Welcome to the Dawn of War tutorial. By listening to me and reading the text that appears in this message box, you will learn how to play a skirmish game. The mouse is your primary method of surveying the battle, selecting units and structures, and issuing orders. The mouse controls the camera. The camera represents your current view of the battlefield. To pan the camera, simply move the mouse pointer to the edge of the screen. Do this now. To rotate the camera to gain a different view of the battle, press the Alt key and move your mouse. Do this now. You can zoom in on something to see it up close by spinning the mouse wheel forward. Do this now. To return the camera to the game's default view, press the backspace key on your keyboard. Do this now. Excellent! You've returned the camera to its default playing view. By panning, rotating, and zooming the camera in and out, you can get whatever view of the battlefield you wish. The diamond-shaped display in the lower left-hand corner of your screen is your minimap. You can use the minimap to see where your units and structures are located, to quickly scan the battlefield, to issue quick orders, and so on. The minimap displays the locations of all strategic points on the battlefield, as well as other items of strategic importance. Fog of War prevents you from seeing things where you do not have a presence. As you move units into an area, the fog of war will be lifted. Now we will bring up the objective menu. The objective menu provides you with a list of all the primary and secondary objectives assigned to you by the game. Mouse over the objectives to get the description of each. Excellent! Anytime you want to refer to the objectives menu, click on the OBJ button on the upper menu bar. To select a unit or structure, simply click on it with the left mouse button. Go to your base and select the stronghold. Congratulations! You have just learned how to select units and structures in the game. Select your stronghold and look for the Scout Marine Squad icon located in the lower right corner of the screen. Click this button now. Take note of the small bar that is gradually filling up. This progress bar gives you an indication of how close something is to being ready.
Scouts reporting for duty.
Now have
Scouts awaiting orders.
Strategic points are located in areas of high strategic value on the battlefield.
Strategic point identified.
The strategic points on the battlefield is how you increase your requisitioned resource. Order the Scout Marine Squad to capture a strategic point by right-clicking on the point. Capturing a strategic point takes time.
Yes, my lord.
Do not move the capturing squad away from the strategic point until the progress bar is full. Otherwise, you will not take control of the strategic point. Excellent. The point is ours. You must continue to capture strategic points to get more requisition resource, which allows you to build more units and structures. Select your stronghold and build a servitor. Servitors are required to build
Scouts
additional structures. Servitors are always available from the stronghold. The servitor is arrived. Servitors are the Space Marines builder unit. Anytime you wish to build a new structure, you must use a servitor. Select the servitor and build a listening post on the captured strategic point.
I will do as you ask.
The listening post fortifies your hold of a strategic point, increasing your requisition rate at the same time.
Yes, Lord.
Defending objective.
Initializing build protocol.
Scouts here. Scouts in position. Strategic point identified.
Excellent. The point is now protected from enemy retaliation. You should continue to build listening posts on all your captured strategic points. Some structures,
Initializing
vehicles,
build
and research
protocol.
require power to function. Building a plasma generator will supply you with the power you need to keep your force going. Select your servitor and build a plasma generator.
What is your will, most beneficent one? With all due haste.
The more plasma generators you have, the faster you will build up the power resource. You now have power. Plasma generators will continue to produce power at a constant rate. Note that there is a limit to how many plasma generators can be built per stronghold. Notice the white ring that appears around some of your structures when you are deciding where to build. This is the control zone. Most structures can only be constructed within the control zone, while others, like listening posts, can be built at other locations. When you are trying to place a new structure,
Area
its color
secured.
changes from red to green as you move it around. A green color indicates that the structure can be placed at that location, so that building will begin. Select your servitor and build
I
a
await
chapel
your
barracks structure.
instructions. Build routine 721 initiated.
The
Lord.
chapel barracks is the structure where you can build more advanced
Build
space
routine
marine
721
infantry units.
At your
initiated.
command. Strategic point identified.
Excellent. The chapel barracks is finished. Select your chapel barracks and build a Space Marine squad. These elite warriors will form the core of your military force.
Area secured. Scouts ready. Infiltrating enemy territory.
Marine squad deployed.
Space Marine
Base is
squads
at
are your
sea.
all-purpose fighting force. They are powerful and resilient and, with research, can be upgraded to counter almost any threat. They can also capture strategic
We
points.
stand ready.
Reinforcing is the act of calling in additional troops to bring your squad to maximum combat effectiveness. Select a Space Marine squad.
Direct us to the enemy.
Click the Reinforce Squad button to add one new unit to your squad. You can reinforce during battle. In the event that a brother Space Marine
Ever
falls to the enemy,
vigilant.
you can click the Reinforce Squad button multiple times to bring the squad to full strength. Congratulations! You have reinforced your Space Marine squad.
What's your order?
All units and vehicles have a health rating. Health is represented by the small green bar underneath each squad or vehicle. Remember, a squad takes damage as a whole. When enough damage has been inflicted on the squad, a unit will die. If you lose any units during a fight, you can reinforce to bring your squad back to full strength. Make sure you watch the strength of your squad in battle. Reinforce often to make sure your squads are as effective as possible. Remember that when a unit with a heavy weapon dies, you lose that weapon from the squad. You
Defending
will need to
objective.
upgrade the squad to get the heavy weapon back. Select the chapel barracks and build a force commander. The force commander acts as a hero
Scouts
for your
here.
army. The force commander is a veteran of thousands of battles, and
Infiltrating
his
enemy
combat prowess
territory.
is unrivaled. He will lead your force to victory.
Area secured. Yes, my lord. Strategic point identified.
I command in the name of
Force
the
Commander
Emperor.
has arrived. The Force Commander cannot capture points, but is a skilled warrior who can be upgraded with powerful abilities. The Space Marine's other commander unit will become available as you build more facilities and unlock more research. Select your Force Commander and click the
The
Attach
Emperor
button.
protects.
Now, select the
To
Space
me,
Marine squad.
brothers!
This Space Marine squad is greatly enhanced by the addition of the Force Commander, but he can
Xeno
also fight
sighted.
effectively on his own. To detach the leader from this squad, simply select
Taking
the
damage.
squad, then click the Detach icon. It is located in the same place as the Attach icon.
I am
Very
needed
good.
elsewhere.
You are mastering advanced concepts that will help you to annihilate your enemies. Select a squad and take note of the small blue bar just under the
Fear
squad's
denies
health bar.
faith.
This blue bar represents the morale of your squad. Morale represents the effectiveness of your units in battle. Think of it as a combination of mental focus, courage,
Scouts
and the
awaiting
willingness
orders.
to fight. Various weapons in the game inflict morale damage as well as health damage. When your squad takes morale damage, the small blue bar will decrease, just like the health bar does. When a squad's morale becomes too low, the squad will break. A broken squad has lost the will to fight, and its combat effectiveness is drastically reduced. You do not lose control of broken squads.
Defending objective.
It is your choice whether to leave them in battle or retreat to gather strength. Also, certain units have abilities that can increase the morale of a squad. Morale can be an effective tool against your enemies. By destroying your enemy's morale, you cause them to lose combat effectiveness, making them much easier to kill. In this way, a small but properly armed squad
Scouts ready.
can destroy an enemy force of superior numbers. Remember,
Lining up our
tactics and
targets.
strategy can turn the tide of almost any battle. Make
Yes,
sure
my
you
lord.
use this knowledge to achieve victory on the battlefield. Select your
Lining
circle
up our
and
targets.
build an armory now.
Here to serve. Initializing build protocol. Yes, most beneficent
You must
one.
build an armory in order to access weapon upgrades. Squads can be equipped with a variety of weaponry, allowing you to prepare them against different enemy types.
Yes, my lord. On patrol.
Excellent. The armory is operational. Select your Space Marine squad and click the Upgrade Heavy Bolter icon to upgrade
What's
a
your
squad
order?
member. Notice a heavy bolter
Scouts
appears
ready.
in one of your squad members' hands. This procedure can be performed with any of the available weapon upgrades. Initially, you can only upgrade 2 units of your total squad with heavy weapons. By doing further research at the armory, you can unlock the capability to upgrade more. Excellent! You have upgraded your Space Marine squad. You can upgrade your squads anywhere on the battlefield to weapons that are well suited to counter your enemy. Select the stronghold and click the monastery upgrade icon. We must upgrade the stronghold to a monastery to gain access to squad leaders and other powerful research options and structures. Leaders are highly skilled warriors that can be added to some Space Marine squads. You will need strong leaders if you are to defeat your enemies.
Yes, Lord. Here to serve. With all due haste, yes, most beneficent one.
Heresy grows. from
This day
idleness.
shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
The monastery is complete. You can now add sergeants to some of your Space
What's your
Marine
order?
squads.
Yes, my lord.
Sergeants are valiant leaders that improve the
Marine
combat
squad
ability
deployed.
and morale of the squad they are part of. They will inspire your Marines to greater feats of heroism.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic. Today the enemy shall know fear.
Excellent! Your sergeant has arrived. Note that your sergeants are part of the squad and cannot leave it. Select your chapel barracks and build another Space Marine squad.
I await your instructions. Initializing build protocol. I will do as you ask.
Marine squad deployed. We stand ready. Awaiting orders. Fear denies faith. We are the Emperor's chosen. Faith is our shield. What is your order? At your command. Yes, my lord.
You have built a Space Marine squad and brought it to full strength. To mount an effective attack, you should try to have several Space Marine squads, fully reinforced to maximum strength, and upgraded with special weapons and a sergeant. Your field base has supplies and logistics to support a finite number of squads. The number of squads you can support at any given time is called your squad cap. You can see your current squad cap in the resource area at the top of your screen. Once you have reached your maximum squad cap, you will not be able to call in any additional squads, so it's very important to keep an eye on this as you're building up your forces. You can increase your squad cap by building certain structures and researching upgrades, but there is always a maximum beyond which you cannot go. Some types of terrain can provide your squads with protection from enemy fire. This is called cover. Select one of your infantry squads.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
The area of cover has been identified with a marker known as a ping. It is visible on the minimap as well as on the world. Cover is useful in that it can provide your squads with additional defensive bonuses, which make them harder to kill. It's easy to see cover in the terrain. Just look for your mouse cursor to change as you pass over large bombed-out craters in cities or patches of thick foliage in jungles. You'll notice that when you move your squads into an area of cover, a small cover icon will appear above them. This indicates that they are receiving a defensive bonus. Excellent. Your squad is in cover. Units in cover are harder targets to shoot.
The enemy shall
take less damage from ranged attacks.
Fear denies faith.
Use cover well to gain tactical advantages over your enemies. The best way to make sure you have enough requisition resource is to capture and secure strategic points. Explore the map around your base with your Space Marine squads and capture any strategic points you encounter along the way. To complete this objective, you must capture 3 strategic points.
Attacking as ordered.
I await your instructions. Initializing your instructions.
My faith is my shield.
Make sure you use your
Strategic
servitor to
point
build listening
identified.
posts on any captured strategic points.
Here
This
to
fortifies
serve.
them against your enemies.
With all due haste. Yes, Lord.
Taking hits!
I will do as you ask.
Scouts ready. Infiltrating enemy territory.
Position secure.
Excellent. You have captured 3
Here
strategic
to
points
serve.
and built listening posts on them.
I will do as
Taking
you
and
ask.
holding strategic points is key to defeating your enemies. You can capture critical locations just like strategic points.
The Emperor
In some multiplayer
protects.
games, capturing and holding one or
Objective
more of these
acquired.
critical locations can win you the game. You also get requisition from any critical
Yes,
locations
Lord.
you control. Use a squad to capture a critical location. Critical locations are points on the map that represent locations of critical strategic importance.
With all due haste. I await your instructions. Yes, Lord.
Area secured.
Taking hits!
Scouts in position. Gathering intelligence.
Here to serve. I will do as you ask.
At your command. Yes, my lord.
The
Excellent.
area is secure.
You captured a critical location. Note that critical locations cannot have listening posts built on them. You must find other
Yes,
ways to
Lord.
hold them. Holding relics gives you access to your army's best units and vehicles. Hold on to them to ensure you have access to your best technology. Use a squad to capture a relic. Relics are sacred
With all
points
due
of great
haste.
value. Excellent. You have captured a relic.
Yes,
You can
Lord.
build listening posts to fortify captured relics. You can also capture your opponent's relics to deny them access to their best units and technology. Use your servitor to build a machine cult.
I await your instructions. With all due haste. Yes, most beneficent one.
Just like the chapel barracks is used to build infantry units, the machine cult is used to build vehicles. Vehicles are tough and nearly impervious to the attacks of non-upgraded infantry. They are a fundamental part of your
Taking
army
hits!
and carry powerful support weapons. You can build powerful vehicles from this building. Note that your field base can only support a finite number of vehicles. This limit is known as the vehicle cap. Just like squad cap, once you have reached your maximum, you cannot build any more vehicles. You can research technology at your stronghold that will increase your vehicle cap. Congratulations! You've completed the learning session of the tutorial. It is time to put what you have learned to work. Take control of the force and build up your strength so you can crush your enemy. Use infantry units to capture strategic points, and servitors to build listening posts on them. Continue to build structures, and carry out research that will increase your effectiveness in battle. Build additional squads and vehicles. Make sure your research upgrades that will increase both your squad cap and vehicle cap. Take this battlefield, and the next after that. The fight will never end until your enemies are crushed.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
I have a command me. The enemy is attacking! I shall end you. Faith is eternal. I have waited long for this day. Attacking from above.
Defending objective.
We are the Emperor's chosen. We will crush the enemies of the Imperium. I have command me. I shall end you.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Fear denies faith. Initiating attack protocol 23.
At your command.
Taking hits!
Lining up our targets.
Faith is our shield. Attacking as ordered. Death from above, ever vigilant. Yes, my lord.
I am the instrument of his will.
Taking damage rose from idleness.
Scouts awaiting orders. Lining up our targets.
Death from above.
Yes, my lord.
Even in death I still serve. I have waited long for this day.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Taking damage. Position secure.
Yes, my lord. Infiltrating enemy territory.
I have awoken.
your command.
Death from above. Mission accomplished. Defending objective.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.